Final bubble guide video. This is the last one that I'll probably do because I've covered it many times, but there's just two things that we need to be aware of. We've got the two axis, and we've also got to remember that we're going to see extremes. Okay, so when extremes are hit, we should see stops getting raided. Okay, so this is the long short ratio. So they're long and they're short. Okay, so we've got like long and then short. Right, so it's quite simple. So in percentage terms, they're long and they're short. So, you know, if a bubble's up here, they're long. If a bubble's down there, they're short. However, at 10 p.m. each night, the bubbles get reset so we can get a distance over time, right? This is the distance over time, and this is their positioning. So if we've got a bubble up here, they're long, and the bubbles down here, they're short. Now, however, if they add long, it's going to be more of a sell. Okay, so if a bubble's up here, it's a strong sell. If a bubble's down here, and then they add short, it's going to be a strong buy. So we can probably put strong buy down here just to make it easy for you guys. Strong sell. Okay. Now, however, there is one thing you need to be aware of, is that when a bubble's gone really extreme, you know, over here, say, and it's gone like a bit YOLO, we have to remember stops are going to get raided on that particular currency. Right, because they've gone long, they've gone massively long, they've got really punished, that's the key, and then stops are going to get raided. If a bubble's over here and it's gone really extreme, the stops are going to get raided. Okay, so yesterday we had the pound, and then yesterday we had the CAD. All right, and then therefore pound CAD really fell yesterday. Okay, now however, on that particular currency pair, stops would have got raided. Look at the pound CAD chart, it's really heavy, and it would have liquidated those retail traders. So once the extremes are hit, we should see reversal. Okay, because they've only got finite funds. All right, so that's just something to bear in mind. So this is like the basic understanding, like elementary understanding of the bubbles. But we have to remember, if a bubble's gone really strongly extreme, and the bubble's gone really extreme, then the stops are going to get raided, and we're going to see that price reversal. Okay, so just to summarize, it's that long short, and then this is time. This is the distance over time. But we've got to be careful when bubbles are extreme. And so we can talk about the size as well while we're here. So a large size is that the basket is performing well, and a small size is that the basket is performing poorly. Now, because they're long up here, we should see small bubbles. Okay, right. If they're short, we should see large bubbles, and that tells us that they're getting punished. That tells us they're getting punished. Okay, so that's that. So nice large bubble down there, and then a small bubble up there. We can see, perhaps just to have a look at the bubbles where we are now, and daily bubbles here. Oops. Right, so we haven't got anything in strong buy, so that's a bit of a omen, you know, for today, because we've got CPI. So be really careful. There isn't anything in the strong buy section, okay, today. And then the strong sell, we've got Aussie. Now, however, because they're long, it's above 50%, that bubble should be smaller because we're in the strong sell section. So that bubble should reduce in size. Okay, so the fact that it's positive has been a little bit naughty. It's paying the retail guys. If we had a small bubble down there, that would be naughty as well. But just be aware, today we've got CPI. There isn't anything in this box. All right, so we don't have a strong bias on any currency, and we've got potentially the only strong sell is Aussie. This is mixed, and this is mixed. So today it's going to be quite choppy and quite uncertain. So just hopefully that helps. And do you understand the bubble size? Understand that, because if they're short and they add short, they'll get punished. So we should see price performance go higher. If they're long and they add long, we should see price reduce. We should see price performance go negative because they're going to get punished. So this is like a punishment zone. And of course, when we hit extremes, stops. We're going to hit extremes. We're going to hit stops. All right, and then that's therefore job done for the banks, and then we'll have a price reversal. So liquidization area. Okay.